Alright, welcome to the channel. If you like house demos, stay tuned, subscribe, because I got more of these. This is going to be my first one. I'm not going to have drone footage of this one, but I'll probably get into that on some of the others. So the first thing is I did bush hog the whole property to get this where it's a lot easier to work with and walk around. Got the mini, got the brush cutter for that to do some of the ditch and along the woods a little bit, help clean this up, help sell a little bit higher. And then like these bushes like there, go ahead and chop those all down. I got the power disconnected already. I ended up having to cut the wires with the grinder, but do a little walk through here real quick before I get started. As you can see, there's a plywood brand new down. The idea was there to buy the property, remodel this, fix it all up, and sell it. Come to find out, because this is a double wide, technically, the banks don't want to finance it. So anybody wanting to buy this property, they will not finance because of the trailer being on here. So it's worth more without this here, because people are able to, hey look, a bird. Hey little buddy. But anyways, it is worth more because people can actually finance it to get the larger sum instead of somebody with cash getting a heavy discount. Are you okay? Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna make sure you get out of here before I start. Keep going. Nope, keep going that way. No, not this way. You need to go out the door. Keep going. That way. There he goes. Keep going, keep going. All the way. There you go. Guess I need to close this door. Hey, look, let's start the demo. Alright. Grab my tools here. Now that we got the bird out of here, also have two sheds in the back to knock down and burn. They're all wood with metal roofs, so it'll be an easy one. And then I need to figure out where the power goes for this barn. I think it's probably underground, house to the barn. If it has, yeah, it's got power. So the breaker box is right here. You can see the power goes straight down. So between there and the house somewhere, I need to disconnect the power. But the main supply is right there, so that's completely cut off, breakers off, everything. So yeah, we should be good. Get this unloaded, get the GoPro set up, and start having some fun. Okay, so got the first dumpster filled, packed in. This is how much I got. Most of that is just wood from the deck. I took the roof with all the shingles and put it in there, and I got that much of a double wide in a 30-yard dumpster. So pretty good. I got 3 of these on order because I still have all the wood and framing of the floor, so it should be just about right. Then I got the furnace and some metal cabinets and shelving to scrap for metal. Concrete block goes to a friend for his rock crawling. The metal frame be scrap metal. So while I'm waiting for the next dumpster, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start knocking all this down and start getting it to this corner. That way when this gets swapped out, I can sit there and just grab and place and compact it in and get done a little bit sooner. Try to be efficient. So like this roof needs to go in the dumpster. This I can burn. The post I can burn. All the glass and stuff like that can go in a dumpster. And scrap scrap the fridge, even though somebody might want that. I might post that on Facebook and see if anybody wants that. The furnace is going to scrap. If I really need to, I can burn some of this stuff. So yeah, not bad. So what I'm going to do now, go ahead and knock the rest of this down and try to get some of the wood back here. I guess you can't see it. Okay, got to the point where I can disconnect this power. So as you see, it's the red, yellow, and black twisted together. You go over here, you can see those wires now running down and out that way. So need to bring those wires where I can get to them. About right there. Go ahead and snip these. Got these wires snipped off, so now that leftover is what runs under the ground. The big bulk of wire I have disconnected. I can actually probably pull it all the way out, set it off to the side. Okay, so what I need to do now is get this over here, knock this down, and start burning some of the wood. And then tomorrow when I do the metal and the concrete, I'll get all that metal out of the burn pit. So I need to call dispatch, let them know that I'm gonna have a controlled burn. That way the fire department doesn't show up. fire right there. Oh yeah. So what I do is I start the fire over here. That way it slowly goes towards the wind. Because if you start it right there, it would be probably twice as big. I'm going to put this phone down and put this wood on there.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the end of day one. I still gotta pack a little bit more into these. Got the frame all folded up over there. I got burnable stuff all right here. A few shingles I gotta pick through. But the bushes are gone. The brick is tomorrow, and the metal should be tomorrow. And then other than that, it is a little bit of cleanup, kind of pick through, get some of that concrete out, since they do not want any clean fill, which is concrete, gravel, stone, dirt, stuff like that. Some more metal to take in. Actually, I'm gonna save the skid, that way I can put some implements or whatever and put it up on shelves. Tomorrow, that burn pile will probably be in this, and go ahead and burn this, and that'll help kill these weeds off, plus burn what's already in here. This should burn overnight. I went all the way around it and push everything inwards, so there's a nice dirt ring all the way around. Already pulled the metal off. That way the metal is cooled off for tomorrow to load up. Got some metal over there. And that pile. This has some shingles in it, so that needs to go into the dumpsters. There's a metal gate. This metal fencing. Satellite dish. Some drum lids. And then of course the pile of the furnace, filing cabinets, stove, ironing board, and then I got this wire. I actually got somebody that might use that on a project. So I did not get to the bush hog today. That'll be tomorrow also. One thing I did learn is all the insulation floating in the air clogs these up. So I need to start carrying some of the air dusters for the computers. That way I can blow it out without an actual air compressor. But at one point it was in the red. A lot of times it was in the high green, yellow for most of the time. So that is one thing I'm learning as I go. So, yep, she needs a bath. Time to go home. Alright, this is actually day 3. That got all burnt up. Probably bury that. Got the second one going. Yesterday, day 2, I loaded up the frame and all the metal, and this is what I got left. This is basically just starting off on day 2 of what I'm actually charging him. All the metal and the concrete, somebody else. Yeah, obviously the metal they pay for you on the spot. Got a friend that wanted the concrete, so kind of worked out. I do have the foundation left, but this is high a few inches, so we're gonna scrape this to that once I get this cleaned up and cover all that up, make it where it's not holding water and you can't see the concrete. So I got some more room in the dumpsters, and all the little wood pieces I'm picking up, thrown in the fire. And then while that's burning, I can be bush hogging the roadside ditch and along there, and stuff like this around the barn, help clean up. So that's kind of the update, and then I'll probably do an aftermath on what it looks like after all this. Probably not going to worry about filming it, not today. Okay, it's starting to rain, so I still got a bunch of little stuff to pick up, but got it pretty well graded. Don't have a big puddle anymore, and it's not a big swimming pool when it rains, so should be good enough. We can do a final grade later on when it's dry out, but this is all pretty muddy, so about the best I can do with mud. So I'm gonna get out here and pick up a lot of this small stuff and get that fire going, hook up the bush hog, get everything done.